Trust him, he wants you to know him. He wants your salvation. That's why he sent his son to die in place of us. And I feel like I'm dying all of the time inside my mind. In some ways that feels worse than actual death, because actual death, there's some relief in that. So I spent all this time dreaming about some relief that I'll never ever get, 'cause I'm too busy going on and 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 on about this shit that I feel every day, and it gets in my way of appreciating good things right in front of me. And everyone's got a phone in front of them, and it's easy to harp on that. You know I do it, I can't help it, 'cause I get really mad that we can't do better than that. But you don't have to have a phone to waste time. You don't have to have a phone to lose your mind. You don't have to have a phone to ignore the person in front of you. And if I've done that, my apologies, but just something in me that won't stop ticking. And it's hard not to pay attention to all the clicking. Click, 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 tick, 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 tick. That's what my brain is constantly doing. And I know that you don't have any more room for explaining. So it's just easier to be shaming. Nope. Lost it. Yeah, I feel like this whole channel is just like me explaining myself. Me, like, probably sounding like I'm just making excuses for this, but I don't know. I get lost in the muck. I'll say that. There's a lot of muck. There's a fuck load of muck. A fuck ton of muck. It's like a discernment is so important. Dude, the traffic is so fucking bad today. easier when you just accept the way that it is. It gets easier when you can just tolerate the bullshit. 'Cause there's everyday bullshit. Like traffic. Oh my goodness, the bumblebee is still here. So he didn't hate this music that much. Because I gave him an opportunity to leave. And he stayed here. Aww. I'm glad you changed your mind. Ah! We can go! Yeah, so I'm getting like this full diagnostic done on my car, a diagnostic and an inspection and everything. It's gonna cost me about $200, but you know, it's worth it. Like I said, it was Todd that got me all these keyboards that actually believed in me enough to give me music that I didn't play for a while. It wasn't until I started doing stand-up that I started playing music on a regular basis. And I felt like such a moron when I realized that, but the piano punk shit's definitely not for everybody. It's definitely not. It's probably not for boomers. I know I can do better than this. I'm not drunk. Not drunk yet, anyway. Shoes at. Okay. I'm glad I remembered those. I cleaned out my car last night. Somewhat. I mean, this is clean. Okay. This is clean for me. It's just removing the clutter. went to an 8 break. This is still shit. I realize that, okay? But that's crazy, man. I left the house early too. I left the house early. Just imagine how much later I'd be if I didn't. Ugh. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to take back roads. Back roads are so much better though. Anyway. Hey, are you gonna stay here all day? It's gonna be really hot in here. There you go. I'll just leave the window cracked a little bit so that Bumblebee can get out if it wants to. Let's see if my engine light's still on. Because it'll like turn on and off. Oh, shit. I just want to make the most out of my life, you know? I really do. I want to make the most out of my life, and I don't want to just keep making excuses for being terrible. Insert Lagons, you know? The fact that I have this amazing way to express myself, and it's like that really gives me like more of an escape than anything. It's like something that I can create, not something I have to take, you know? So I understand like why people do drugs, because they want to enhance their creativity. But you don't need it to do that. Like, if it opens you up to that, that's great. But it's not supposed to just keep you in that state, like well, I can only play guitar when I smoke weed, or I can only get on stage when I'm drunk. I mean, granted, I have seen a lot of comics. They're a lot better when they're drunk. I guess it just depends on the person and like how they do it, you know? Sometimes they'll just get drunk and completely assassinate the crowd and get into fights with people and shit. That's not fun. But I want to create the drugs. You know, that's my goal, is to be a new type of drug dealer.